I want to come back quick because this Tyler can is working good. And I want to show you guys something. I'm going to show you guys how to catch a monster, okay? Now say you want to catch a monster. Say you see something that looks really good and you want the monster set up to catch it so it can manage it and do the scale-ins and you don't have to be there. And what you can do is say you're looking at this Tyler can and you make sure it has what we want. We got an expansion on the 1, expansion on the 5. Oh, we have the expansion on the 15 now. Interesting stuff. Let's just look at what the 60 and 240 look like. That part's not fantastic. The L1 is at least pointing up, but it's not even crossed. That wouldn't even count as an L1, L7 cross. It would not, because L1, L7 cross, the L1, 2, and 3 need to be in order, because it needs to make sure it's the first cross. Like, this is not. So really the hour and 240 are not fantastic. But for the sake of showing you guys how to catch a monster, what you do is just set your settings the way the grid looks now. So let's set our monster up here. Let's set our monster trap. Now we know in this case, we're going to want a dynamic. Let's go to our basically these. So we've got white zone expansions on this 3, but let's just disable these guys. All right. Now, how many clear roads do we have? If we get there, we'll have the clear roads of 20 if this box gets over 09. Then we're fine. We got plenty of roads. We don't have to worry about it. But what does it say it needs? 2 rows of 20. Oh, easy. 2 rows of 20. No problem. We're there. All right. So it's set. It's set for a monster. We hit OK. We've got our trap set. All the price has to do is wander, and we will snag it. I almost want to take this pound yen off, but if that breaks, that's going to be nice. It's going to be a nice run to the downside. Now, just to see where this thing's gonna, I think this will get out after the first one's 20 pips or more in the positive, and then we hit a 2-column roadblock. So if we got 38, that means it's gonna start looking for a 2-column roadblock at 18, and the next one is at 12. So this should, if it goes down to 12, that's where this will get taken out at 12. That's the next 2-column roadblock after 20. Let me just make sure that's what it is looking for. Now, of course, I can take it off at any time on my own. So for the exit, we're looking, oh, only 10. 2-column after 10 pips, cancel. Oh man, what happened? Let me show you again how I got this monster set up. It's not set up the way the monster is in the compounding account. This monster is set up to take each leg. If it gets 20 pips in profit, it takes each leg off. So it sets a 20 pip target on each leg. So it did. It just took off the 15 at plus 20. Now, if before it's going to probably hit this other one at plus 20 now. Man, we left some pips there. If that hits 20, it'll take it off. If they each hit 20, it'll take it off. But if this hits 10, which will be at 28, the next 2-column roadblock, which is still honestly at 12, no matter what, that's the next 2-column roadblock. And our euro yen's looking better. All of our monsters look good right now. Cable's got some coming back to do. If this keeps going, look, we're only 3 pips away from this entry 5 closing out. 2. There it goes. There's the other one. All right, now this is up 14, 13, 14. It's not a full position. It's only a half position pip. That's why this is only worth 6 full position pips. There we go. Come on, 5 more pips, and that'll be up at 20. Or should we just take this one? Let's not get greedy. Let's take it. All right, so that monster is done. No more news on the day. Whatever comes first. Vin, good question. So Vin wants to know on the monster, what is the target? Is the target this that you put, or is it this? Well, it's both. It's whatever happens first. This actually, the target is going to put, now on the compounding account, I just have it at 100, right? So it very rarely will actually hit that, and it'll almost always just use this. And I think 10's a little too close. I like it at 25 or 20. And remember, this is just based on the first entry, whereas this target does it to every scale in. This is just based on the first entry. So say when your first entry gets up by 20, your 15-minute scaling could be up by 50 or 60. So that would still be in if this was set up to 100, and then they would all get taken out based on this first trade. They all work as slaves to the first trade as the master. The only way you can override that is by setting a small target. So each leg has a 20 pip target. Now, if say they open all together, and this was set at 10, and they open in a similar area, and it gets up to 10 before anything hits 20, so maybe they're up plus 15, 14, and 10, and then it hits a 2-column roadblock, they'll all get exited still as the slave. All right, so if this hits, then it exits all of them. and it's based on the first entry. All right, but if this hits, it's just the leg that hits that target that gets taken out. Okay, hope that makes sense. Let me know if you have any questions about that. Any more questions about that? Any dynamic exit that takes out the first monster trade? Oh, we got in. We're in. Right here on the monster. We caught our monster on Dollar Canada, guys. But any dynamic exit that takes out a monster first trade will take out all the trades. And in fact, the dynamics ignore the legs, the scalings. They ignore it. It's all based on that first trade as the master for the monster. And then the only time those legs will get taken out early is if you've set a quick stop or target on it. Right? Just a little recap. So we're in. We're in on the Dollar Canada, guys. Now, if this works, that'll be great. Basically, we set ourselves up with a monster. We caught it. We set up our monster to react to this grid. When this trade's over, we can just hit the default and just get back our old grid. Sometimes you just want to, set it up specifically for something that you see, right? And you're not going to be there. You're going to leave. So you're like, okay, I see this one. It looks good. My monster requires a 60-minute this, but this one doesn't have a 60-minute this, but everything else looks great. So I'm going to tweak my setting and let it go just on that currency pair to try to catch that monster. All right. Now, if this works, it'll be a testament to what I'm saying as far as waiting for the breakout and then a retest, right? So we'll see how that plays out. It's looking like I shouldn't have got out of my pound yen, but it's fine. Oh, we got rid of another cable leg here. So just now, cable, the 15-minute entry just closed out with a plus 20 right there. But what I like about this one is it can actually go back and re-enter. It can actually re-enter. And I've had setups that have done that plenty of times. In fact, hey, our monsters are all green. We can close everything out right now and just know that we've had a good day. You can manually do that. If you've ever hit your growth target and you're green everywhere, nothing wrong, guys. We're just closing it all out. This is at a 2-column here, but we don't have enough profit on the monster. So I'm going to close it. Let's close it. Okay, that one's gone. And should we do this one too? It looks like it can keep going. I mean, still. Oh, look, we should have left that in there, shouldn't we? That dropped. All right, I think I'm just going to close it. All right, not bad. Oh, and we still got our, look at this guy. It's working beautifully. It's up to, I mean, I got to take this. I mean, it will take it at plus 20 on its own. It's at 16. Look at this. I mean, we're up at the, you got to take it here, guys. It's all the way up there. Nice trade, guys. Good call, Taryn. I'm going to close it. Oh, wait, there's 16. That's fine. All right. Sweet. Look at this. It made it to the 11, guys. This made it to the 11. Remember the 2-column? Ah, man. Nice one. And guys, if you have not subscribed to the FibMatrix YouTube channel, can you please do that? Just do it now, please. Because I don't get stuff on the site as fast. It goes to the channel usually first. If you want videos right when they hit, just subscribe to the FibMatrix YouTube channel. All right, do that for me. All right, traders, that's going to do it for me. You guys have a great day. We'll see everyone tomorrow. All right, this is Sam Shakespeare signing out, guys.